Alrighty, everybody, welcome back to our North American No Assist division here in Elite Raceway. It's me, La Rodri, with Mr. This is J Dogs. How are you?
I am well, thank you very much. Stellar drive in Tier 2 earlier, by the way. Congratulations on the podium.
Thank you, thank you. I wasn't expecting it, but it was a really good race. And a lot of good battles with some of these guys.
You did.
But 18 drivers here in Miami. Looking forward to seeing the race. I don't think anybody yet has said anything about the weather conditions, so let's see. Have they? Nope. But it's looking dry right now for quality.
Wait a bit. Usually they wait till right at the end and tell us. Oh, by the way, it's raining.
Once we already see the raindrops on the screen.
Yeah.
But who's the first car out on track? Let's see. In the front. Oh, so it's going to be Chino in the Ferrari, already setting his lap right now, already going to around turn 2.
Hard track, this is. Hard track.
And
especially no assists. It's this chicane. You have to sacrifice a bit of obviously the top speed of the car to get round here, and then the top speed of the car you get overtaken on if you don't have top speed. So it's really hard to balance.
What's the fastest lap time for this track, actually? Would you say?
In real life?
No, I think No, in the race, in the game race.
The game race? I couldn't tell you.
Because Artiers hasn't raced or isn't going to race in this track, so I don't exactly remember. I think we raced it last season. But
this is a track I avoid, to be fair, so I couldn't tell you exactly. However, I know that whatever Mac T puts 3 seconds off that, yeah, minus 3 seconds. That's the average lap time around this track.
Chino went a little bit wide right there. He almost hit the wall. But he is still going to keep it, so it looks like he's going to put in a 127.9. I have a feeling it's 125, maybe?
Well, yeah.
Oh, yeah, look, Modern Chicken with 126.
You could be dead on the money.
Brandon as well, looks like he's going to put a 127 around there. Or no, 128.3. So are you sticking with Matsuzak as your podium driver?
Matsuzak now. Since I want to see what he gets. Let's see. Matsuzak fan club represent. The whole season, baby. We're at home. He's thinking, who are you going with? Are you going to stick with them? I think we're just going to stick with the same ones.
Oh, yeah, I'll stick with Modern Chicken. But Matsuzai with a 127.1, so two Red Bulls on front row right now. Or front 2 rows.
You can't pick someone that's already done their lap. You have to pick someone else now, sorry.
You know what? I'll choose Mac T.
Yo, mental mistake. Yeah, fair enough. I'll eat that. The old faithful.
He is going around sector 2 right now. Let's see. So going up the uphill chicane that we were just talking about, turns 14 to 15, did it really well. He always looks like he's on rails.
I don't know how you even do that correct. Like, I never learned how to do that hill. I just follow cars in front, and when I didn't have a car in front, I messed it up every time. That was my strategy, follow the car in front. If I didn't have one, I was in big trouble. Perfect into that last corner as well.
I think we might have to stick with the onboard with this track, because the broadcast view is a little bit hard to get.
Yeah, it's sending me. It's looking at the bathrooms or something. I don't know why.
I'm like, giving the side cameras, the sideline cameras. Give me the helicopter view.
Sideline camera.
Oh, yeah. But Mac T up in third with the 126.4.
He didn't use ERS though, I don't think. He may have, but
Is
he's
he going
on
around again?
17.
Oh no, he's
Well, he's on 80%, 83% now, or 84%.
Ooh, to force sending it a little bit too much on that last chicane. Let's see.
Oh, Mac T is. I think I don't know if he's still warming up the tyres. He does tend to do a phenomenal qualifying lap on the second or third lap of the soft tyres, which is insane to me. But he does have 100% ERS still, and he's cutting all the chicanes. So I don't know if he's gone back in the pit or he's actually.
No, he might be going back to the pit because his fuel box is on red.
It is, yes, right on, yeah.
It's CPI on another one? No, he's on red as well. PO2, I think PO2 was, but he actually just invalidated, if I'm not mistaken. Chernobyl's on his. Chernobyl and Turtle are on their lap.
Let's have a look. I'll stick with actually, oh, Chernobyl clocked the wall. Chernobyl clocked the wall. Oh my goodness. See the little love tap. They're roughly in the same area too.
Ooh, this corner is difficult to not lock up on.
Yeah, no assist on this with no racing line is hard on this track, I think, because that can creep up on you, I think, because of the sun as well. Miami, the sun's in your eyes.
That's true.
Just go.
Let's see, how's Turtle doing? Turtle, okay.
So he's still got a fair bit of ERS left, Turtle does.
It looks like Chernobyl going to put a 130.6. How's Turtle doing? Ooh, okay.
Turtle, he may have misjudged the last corner. I think that's going to be an issue. I've seen a few drivers do goat lead. Mac T. Mac T got lead. Mac T did it.
Goat T?
Goat T is mental.
Making our own concoction over here. Let's see.
There you go.
So I am on board with the Ferrari of Chino. I think, is GK1 also on his lap as well? No, it looks like he's flashing. So I am going to stick with the Ferrari right now.
No problem.
Although I think he actually just invalidated.
GK is going into the pit. Chino and Valda have PO2. You guys got PO2, don't you? Oh, PO2's out of fuel. Oh no! I didn't see. The car's reversing.
Ooh, yeah, I think he's trying to get it out of the way of the apex.
Of the apex.
Yeah, so he should be going right now. Yeah.
Good son. Good son.
That was funny.
He actually, man, put it in reverse. I'm surprised it didn't DQ him. Good on him for giving room on the apex there, though. He realised there was a car coming, great awareness.
Yeah, so Chino validated his lap, so I wonder why he's... Ooh, having a little bit of a spin, going sideways there, Chino. Going back to the pits. Yuppie, looks like he's going to be putting his lap in right now, so he's on 20% battery at the moment. So it has a little bit for the last straight.
Gee, he's done that well. It looks like he's not giving too much throttle, to be honest, but nah, he's got the gas down, yeah. The way that they keep the car on the rails, I guess, is very different to someone who does use assists. And not even traction assist, just the fact that you can, the way that you brake, it looks so effortless, it looks like you're going slow. Like that.
That's true, yeah.
That's actually quite quick.
But then you, like at certain corners, you can actually pick up a lot of speed from that. I've seen it by Mac T too. But Yuppie with 127.7. Let's see, Asian also about to cross the line. I think he's gonna stay in 6. How is now to Zach, your boy.
bring home son up 6. Oh, bit deep in the last corners, up 6/10.
So that put him in what, third? No, fourth.
Oh, it would have had him in front of McD. He was up 6/10 going to the last corner.
Maxi's up 2/10 now.
McD's going coming back. He's like, oh, sorry, I'm here. Did you forget about me?
Hello.
Yeah, he's hugging that outside wall just to get a nice exit. Look at that exit.
Yeah, it looks like he did improve. He did improve by 2/10.
He did improve, but Modern Chicken and CPI bringing the heat to him. Look how close that is. Even Golee's in at fourth now. Pipped Matuzak, but they're all quite close, to be honest. 120s. It looks like I think the car's probably a bit slower. If it's around a 125-ish last game, the car's a bit slower.
Did Matuzak just crash?
Oh, so
he did. Or I don't exactly know what happened right there. I don't know how.
He just dropped the mic. If you drop the mic, that's my guy. Drop the mic, fifth, that's it. I'll get you in the race, boys. Hey.
From fifth. Yeah. Ooh, CPI putting a purple second sector right now.
They're so close. Their qualifying times, their current ones. Look at that. 13 thousandths of a second apart between Modern Chicken and CPI.
It looks like CPI is going to put in a 125.7. See, I was right. It would be a 125.
Stonker. 125.7 is meant to. So if it's 125.7, like by average on the last game, that means the average on this game is a 127.
And Modern Chicken saying nope, give it back. 125.
Hey yo,
7.5.
Look by how much 7 thousandths. These two are going to have an epic, I reckon.
You think Mac T will go out again? They probably will.
Yeah, 100%. The man does 3 qualifying laps, and he's already first. Let's come back out. I know he wants that pole.
Ooh, that last chicane is sweet. GK1 tapping the wall in that last corner. That last corner is so hard to really get the braking.
I think they're going to struggle. Look at the sun. That's some serious UV.
I got
they're going to get burnt. Oh, Chino gets a bit wobbly. Oh, is he going to the pit? Yeah, he's invalidated.
PO2 actually put in another purple second sector.
So I think he probably has a lot of downforce in the car, I would say then. Oh, lock up. It gets it
actually pretty good.
Relatively okay.
Yeah, it was actually pretty well. So he's going to put a 120.
The hell of my tires.
It's up to 6 now.
6.
Let's see who else is out. T. George is out as
these
well.
Tires anymore. That's crazy how you can lock up like that, and it's an art form, this no assist, to be honest. I could never just TTV George in the 7th. Look at the splits close, man.
No, they're all super close. You have the 2 that are on the 125s, quite a few that are on the 126, 127, 128. Yeah.
125s, that's 7 thousandths of a second apart. You could pick anywhere in the 125s, not only 7 thousandths away from second place.
Yeah, look at Matsuzak and PO2. Matsuzak has a 126.603, PO2 126.604. That is super close. Anything. I mean,
That's
PO2.
Great. I didn't even notice because he's not high, because he's like faded out. I didn't notice that.
Ooh, Turtle going wide on the corner before the second DRS. So he's going to have to put a time in. So I'm not sure if he's going to stick with this or...
Creep up the lobby as the race goes on. We've seen him do it a few times. He can get unlucky in a few incidents. But we've seen him just creep up slowly and slowly with some stellar driving. Last is probably where I'd want to start on this track anyway, to be honest. This first
I would probably,
yeah.
yeah.
Very, very difficult one.
I would probably want to stay in the back.
Or on the outside. Very, very far on the outside.
Yeah. You know, I agree.
Like, I could say hi to my mum far. Like, that far on the outside. That's how much people drift out wide.
And look at this. Almost more than half of the grid is already on an outlap right now. So they are going to try putting his last lap in. So.
Look at Goatley now. Goatley's on one. Can he pit this front row? Gee, riding. It's Tony Hawk.
Right on the curves, right in the curves.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah, no, they're all putting their laps in right now.
You have to get on the curbs here as well for a good first sector. It's non-negotiable. To really maximise it, it's risky. For a quali, you have to. I would say in the race you can take it a bit easier, but for a quali you have to. It's just a pivotal racing line, getting a nice exit.
Ooh, not that. that was not nice.
It's Pro Skater 3. He's done the stunt. Best game.
Is anybody up on their time? A lot of them are on their first sector.
All starting. Oh.
Maxi was up 7/100ths of his time.
Modern Chicken's up 3/10.
Ooh, doesn't. Wow, I thought he was gonna validate right there.
Yeah, look at the mate. This cowboy on the curb. He's right on the curbside. Modern Chicken is he's literally skateboarding on the curb, and he was up 3/10. I wonder what the car heights are that they put it on, because too high you can't turn, and too low you turn into the barrier from the curb. So I wonder what it's a very give and take track. He's done it in a minute. It didn't come up purple on mine from Modern Chicken. Oh, Modern Chicken spun! No, coming at the exit of the final corner. I can't hear Mike Polo, no, I'm not sure.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can. Lucky there's someone else here that even talked the whole time. Right.
No, I caught that between, who was it, Modern Chicken and Chino?
Modern Chicken Chino.
Both of them facing each other saying hi.
Yeah.
Is our Manson gonna put his time in?
You spin? Yeah, me too. Did Chino spin, or was he just moving
I think he spun. No, I think he spun. And it seems like Chicken actually got a 5-grid penalty because of he must have made contact a little bit with
it was very, very minimal. Like, I mean, like, it was so sweet. It was very game. Like, it literally would have scratched maybe a minor part. I could have keyed my car and would have done more damage, I reckon. Like, he spun, and then he went to go, and then obviously because Cheeto was kind of sitting out of the way still, he kind of went to go because he was still spinning, and then it kind of slightest contact, but unlucky to the man.
Yeah, no, it is unlucky. So we have CPI on pole position, followed by Modern Chicken, who I believe with the 5-position penalty he'll be down in 6. Then MacT, GK1, Goat Lee, Matuzak, PO2, Asian, George, Yuppie, Mamu, Chino, R. Manson, Brandon Kelman, Tafor, Chernobyl, and Turtle. So 18 drivers racing around Miami. Ghosting disabled. So I'm pretty sure all these boys know how to behave.
They do. I'm sure they do as well. And it'll shake things up a bit because Modern Chicken now moving, and that always... I don't know whether he's in 6th or 7th, because 5 grid from my mathematics is telling me he should be in 7th because 2 plus 5 is 7, but I think he's in 6th. You're right. If you're second.
Is he? Oh, no, you're right, 7th. See, my mathematics is never right.
I've been wrong about this before, and it's weird the way the game does it because you're in 2nd. I mean, I don't know. It should be in 7th, but because he's also occupying a space, I mean, this is one of those things where the game doesn't actually hit. It's like, you have 10 laps left, and it's like, no, you got to count this one too. That type of game thing where it's like, oh yeah, I forgot that. This is actually a lap, so I've got to count it. And the last lap is actually a lap. Usually it would finish at 28 out of 28 laps, say you're in Japan, or 27 rather. Say it's in Suzuka. But no, you have to do the 27th lap as well. It's not real maths. It's EA maths.
Mathematical. So what would, do you remember how many laps it's going to be? I have to look into...
So the 50%, it would be 20... I think it's 20...
I'm horrible in remembering.
20... It's either 28 or 29. I think it's 29 laps. Because the real race is 57. So 50%, I mean, you can't halve a lap. So I don't know whether they go round it up or round it down. I'm not sure. I think from memory it's 29 laps. But yeah.
29 or 27, yeah. So what would you think, starting on mediums? I would probably do it for the sake of possibility of an early safety car. Or a safety car in like the next early 10 laps, probably.
Honestly, it's one of those things where it's like, I don't do ifs, buts, or maybes, but I try not to bank for a safety car, but you have to put a little bit of strategy in there. It's like, well, what's the likelihood? Hard track, lots of walls, difficult track.
Yeah, there's some tracks where you don't really... Yeah, like for example, Silverstone, I usually don't consider a safety car. Yeah.
There's so much runoff room.
But I mean, this track, there's walls everywhere.
There's walls, drivers, and everything.
Yeah, but it looks like a majority of them are gonna... Yeah, and a sharp first turn, yeah. It looks like the majority of them are gonna start on mediums. Turtle and Chino possibly thinking on the hards, and Brandon, the only one considering softs. Yeah, I don't know. It's never glitched on me. I know you said it's glitched on you, but...
Yeah, I get scared now. Because I remember I went in there once when I was commentating with you guys, and it got stuck on here, and I was like, gee, if I was by myself, I'm in trouble. It's happened to a few people, though. I've heard that there's a race-directed glitch. But there's 2 of us, so it's fine.
Si, senor. Yeah, but they're all going through their strategies. A few flicking back to the softs.
Chino on the hards, I don't mind that. He's a phenomenal driver. Probably, I wouldn't, in terms of talent, would be a lot higher up the grid in terms of qualifying from what we've seen in previous races and what he's qualified as. So I think hards, you wouldn't want to waste a medium or a soft being stuck behind drivers. I think the hards will warm up. The issue is damage. If Chino can stay away from damage, I think he has a good chance. Of course, I'm going to go for my boy Matuzak, but I think Chino actually has a good chance in climbing up the rankings in terms of just sneaking up there. People start to pit, people get stuck behind other cars. The leaders pit and get stuck behind, say, I guess everyone's going to pit at the same time, to be honest, because they're on mediums. But usually a car would get stuck behind another car on hards. Or someone doesn't pit, and then now you're stuck behind someone who hasn't pit. One of those things.
Trying to get around.
I think... Yeah, so Chino, I think on hards is a good op for maybe a late game. What do we call it? Late game comeback into the top 3. We have seen him, so he can do it. But there's a formidable wall of Matuzak, Goatley, GK1, MACT, and CPI blocking that top 5 spot. So we'll see if we can pass that first.
Chernobyl and Turtle, I mean, it's a good idea to start on the hards for them. Maybe they'd go for the harder compound, maybe. But it looks like they're about to...
They're about to ready up.
Yeah, it looks like Turtle's going to give them the go. What you were saying?
I'd probably start if I was right at the back, probably to get an undercut, depending on my pace in comparison to other drivers. You know, if you can get an undercut on other drivers, I mean, you can't really undercut mediums that much because they're already on them as well. But if they could get maybe a 1 or 2 lap undercut, I would probably try and match them and then undercut them if I'm getting held up. That's probably where I'd start on the mediums because it's so powerful in this game. But hards, I mean, you want to move through the field with the hards rather than kind of. If you can't move through the field on the hards, then there could be an issue because they're going onto fresh hards
I see.
after that. And then you don't want to play late game catch up. It's hard to play late game catch up. You start panicking and people start panicking and hitting you and things like. People get more panicky and then you get more panicky and then it just doesn't end well. So you want to get ahead early.
You do. Looks like they're going to start with the formation lap right now. And
Do we say how long the track is?
Not yet actually. Yeah, it doesn't show it right now.
So it is 5.4 kilometers in circuit length, 3.363 miles for those who use that metric system.
Thank you for the Americans.
Yes. And I'm not sure if Wikipedia has updated because I couldn't. There's no search on the F1 app, so I had to use Wikipedia instead. I believe there is a total of 19 corners, which is very common amongst tracks. I think Singapore had 19.
It is, yeah. Yeah, because there was one track recently that we raced in that had like almost over 20, I believe.
They're always around that number. No, it's 1 or 2, maybe 1 or 2 less or 1 or 2 more, and that's it. 19, 20, 18, maybe 17. I think there was 17 in Canada.
Oh, you know what? I think you're right. Yeah, but you are right about 19 turns on Miami. I'm looking over here on the track map. Let's see. But you are the hype man, so I'll let you hype up the beginning.
Man, hype 2 races.
You have. You have. I have. Yeah, no, I have to look back at the Tier 2 race.
Hey, look, I was born for the job, so.
Because nobody shuts you up.
No, it's the volume. The volume doesn't get the volume button broken, baby.
Yeah.
Volume down? No. What's this?
There's no such thing as mute.
Mute? I've never heard of no speak English.
I will try on the broadcast view for the start, but if not, then I'll just switch to the onboards. Hopefully, catch a bit of action happening, but we shall see.
Actually, you're sharing screen, so I'm going to view that so I know where you're at. At the same time.
Yep, and they are lining up.
We're checking. On board with K1. Cracking start on K1. He's almost, he could get into first seal, gets a bit of wobble on. Oh, they've kept it. Let's have a look down the rest of the grid.
Ooh, pretty well.
Gee, didn't. Well, Modern Chicken's in its 7th. He's 6th now, which I didn't actually see where he started. Do you see where he was 6th or 7th?
He was in 7th, so he's up in position. Yep, he's up in position.
Yeah, okay, he's up in position.
Ooh, T. George going a little bit wide right there. He has Asian on the outside. Looks like Asian's going to let him through. And GK1 closing in on Goat Lee up in the front.
Like
and Matuzak trying to get past.
Matuzak, a sensible, my boy. Oh, bit of a tag, eh? This is lap uno.
Yep, remember guys, it's a long race. 29 laps? Jesus Christ. That was a good catch by GK1.
It was a
Jeez.
phenomenal catch. At least they single line through that, and that's that's what makes it okay. At least everyone was single file through that section.
No, that's perfect. Yeah, you don't want to be the fool to to try and move on that corner. Yeah. Especially if ghosting is off, then you make a mistake, everybody gets piled up right in there. But Modern Chicken ahead, getting
That was
past
a
GK1.
phenomenal move. He broke so late. I don't even know how he stopped that to not hit Matuzak. He got quite close, but he knew the range. He stopped it well, pulled it up, and got past him. JK1. Great move.
And looks like there's going to be no rain. I think they were saying it's just going to be overcast throughout the whole race.
That's very overcast.
Let's see how our position changes. So quite a few moved up. GK1 actually lost 3 positions.
He did, yeah.
Turtle actually up 4. And
Yeah,
our mentioned Brandon
he's
down 4.
Slow and steady wins the race, baby. That's what we do. Turtle Commander, my guy, moving up. Brandon's pit for softs could have had damage. I didn't check. However,
Did he?
softs.
I don't think he did. He pit?
Did he pit? No, he didn't actually.
No, he didn't. He didn't. Yeah.
I didn't realize he was.
He started on the
He must have
soft.
had an incident though, because he wasn't in last, was he? I don't believe so.
No, he dropped down 4 positions, so he was.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So T George picking up 3-second penalty right now. And anything else happening in the back? Oh, it looks like Modern Chicken trying to get past, or does get past Matuzak, and GK1 sending it. I think he tried avoiding Matuzak right there.
Gee, you know what? A bit of elbow rubbing, as long as it's not elbowing in the face, it's good driving. That's all that matters. You know, you can get the elbows up and say, "Hey, this is my position," but do it sensibly. And you know, the boys have done it so far, which is good.
Yeah, no, it hasn't been exactly like rough housing. It's been a bit of bumps, but nothing crazy.
Bit of naughty.
But Asian on the fresh softs getting the pass done on T George, so DRS is enabled. So T George might get it done, and that's a Haas, I think, in the back. I think that's Brandon Eli who spun. And Brandon Eli disqualified for going the wrong way.
Yeah, that's tough. He had spun around already, and then it DQ'd him. I did catch that. That's very tough. So he did a 180, and then the game disqualified him after he'd turned the right way.
Ah, this game. Matsuzak picking up a 3-second penalty now.
My friend.
Unfortunately, we don't work for them. We can't fix the game.
Oh, never. Modern Chicken looking to make the 3rd pass in this section. Doesn't need the corner this time. We'll just do it in the straight. Back into the podium.
Ooh, having a bit of a spin right there. Jeez.
He did, and Lee's. Oh, Golly's fighting him.
Alright.
Modern Chicken's giving up good not to fight, especially during this section.
He looks like he's struggling a little bit. Jesus Christ.
He does, yeah. But to be fair, I watched what are you saying, Modern Chicken or Go Lee?
Modern Chicken.
No, I watched his quali lap. This is what it looked like. It's weird. He's see how look how much he's on the curb.
No,
and then
he
he
is.
gets a cracking eggs out of here.
And he's right on Goli. Jeez.
Yeah. Good defense by Goli, to be honest.
And Matsuzak behind, getting past GK1. Is Modern Chicken going to get past Goatley?
DRS is open. He's not. Goatley's straight line must be mental because he was not burning ERS.
Oi. Nicely done. Jeez.
Doesn't make contact there. Phenomenal. I don't know how. That couldn't put a piece of paper between those 2 cars. My heart went in my throat, bro. Oh,
and CPI has a comfortable, almost a comfortable lead. I mean, he still has Mac T right on him, but they're both 1 2.5 seconds. Goldie getting past Modern Chicken again, so it looks like they're going to be going back and forth.
Good little scrap going on there, a bit of an early scrap. Oh, the front two try and pull away. Looks like I think they're with these boys. I think they're like, hey, look, there's probably going to be a safety car by odds, you know, so we can let them go for a bit, and I'll fight for this position. I'll beat this guy, and then I'll wait for the safety, and then I'll beat the next guys. I think that could start to be people's strategy. However, you don't want to let Mac T get too far ahead. Mac T and C-Bray, you do not want to let them get that far.
Yeah, no,
just in case.
True. But the battle between Modern Chicken, Matsuzak, and PO2 is quite interesting, and Goatly as well.
Between your third and eighth, or third and seventh position, the four of them are within.
Yeah, just kind of like a mini DRS train right there.
Which is big on this track. It's all. This is where it comes down to the cornering and the straight line. But if you don't have the straight line, you're not past them yet, and they do, you're finished. You won't get past them.
Yep, and T George picking up. T George picking up another 3-second penalty. Senor, please keep the car within the limits and off the curves.
That's very early to have two.
It's only 5 laps. We're only on the 5th. Oh, looks like Modern Chicken almost sent it to the back of Goat Lead. Backed out, swerved to the left to avoid him. So that was nicely done.
Attacked him around us, but he's so good. Such a good driver. That's your mandem.
I hope he finishes. Let's not jinx it. Yeah, but it looks like it's both of ours, Modern Chicken versus Matsuzak.
Yeah, well, we're giving you handicap 3 seconds. That was part of the plan. Don't you know that?
So the Yuppie's actually also closing in quite a bit on Asian, who's on 5-lap old soft. So he was probably betting on an early safety car. And 6 laps already with the softs. He's gonna have to pit by what, lap 8?
Oh, yeah. I would say they're very dead. Lap 8 on this track to get away with on softs is good, I would say. Like, you'd be pitting probably on the mediums lap 11, 10 or 11. It's so demanding on the tyres. So demanding, this track.
It is.
So softs doing those swerves, the chicanes, and this track doesn't stop moving, and then it goes straight, and then it doesn't stop moving, then it goes straight. That's literally this track. So softs, yeah, I would say next 2 laps max, I would swap them out. Then again, I'm not Nana, so I'm a driver, so it's me driving my car.
Modern Chicken, he has a tendency of going wide on that corner. See, same thing that happened on last lap. He gets the pass them and they just have a little bit of contact. So he has to get that last corner a little bit better to try getting a better exit.
Yeah, in qualifying, we're saying it looked like a lot of drivers were struggling with that. I mean, the sun's gone away, so marginally, there's still a bit of
yeah, actually, I think it's...
even though there's overcast.
No, on my point of view, it kind of looks quite sunny. I think the clouds have shifted.
I look at the top half of the screen, it's all dark, and then the track is just illuminated with light. Fair enough, yeah.
Looks like T. George.
Matsuzak as well.
Yep, I'm on board with Matsuzak and PO2, so it looks like PO2 got that overtake done. T. George is trying to get past Mamu as well, and I think he is closing in quite a bit with the DRS.
He's got him. They're going to go side by side. Gee, cut that. That was very sharp cut. Good spatial awareness by both drivers.
No, they're all being very cautious, which is nice to see.
Oh, that first corner was beautiful. It was beautiful. I've never seen Miami first corner like that in my life. Ever. Usually I see carbon fiber everywhere. So I want you to know I'm proud of you.
And nobody's pit, which is great. I mean, Turtle just pit, but I don't think that was from anything, like any damage or anything. I think that's just him switching from the medium strategy.
It could be.
So see, I was right. Yeah, I was right on lap 8. He's gonna pit. Well, end of lap, starting lap 8.
Yeah, those times weren't gonna last.
Oh, no, for sure. You'll be
must-
drifting everywhere.
So he did well to stay there, to be honest, on especially against 7-lap-old medium tyres, which will be feeling it, but not as much as soft. Softs on this track, they're very, very hard to utilise.
Yeah, so he's switched to the hards, but 21 laps on the hards, you think it's kind of stretching you a little bit.
I don't mind it. Yeah, it is. It is. I think he does plan to pit again for maybe another set of softs or mediums. So he has the option to do that.
So a bit of a
If you
good
went
battle
mediums,
between right now,
you'd
T
have
George,
to-
Mamu, and Chino. Dude, T George going a little bit wildly right there. And jeez, I don't know how he avoided the wall. My gosh.
Oh, bro.
And it looks like Chino's trying to hunt down Mamu as well. No, really good battle
And
between
this
these
is so
guys,
unforgiving on
honestly.
ERS. Oh, a little bit of love tap.
Oh, another love tap right there. Jeez.
Shake his hand from the cockpit. They just shook hands for a bit and went their own ways.
So it looks like Mamu's gonna pit out of the mediums, but I mean that might be a little bit too soon, I think.
It's a gamble. It's high risk, high reward gamble. He could get, because if he were being held up and there's a safety car, he's in a great position.
Ooh, GK1 going sideways. Now he's gonna lose 2 positions.
Yeah, Matuzak flies past coming up the back of PR2 as well.
Yeah, no, GK1, he saved the car really well, my god.
He's done 2 of them now. That's the second time.
Ooh, look at these 3, my goodness.
And they single file, lovely work.
I think I threatened them a little bit too much, maybe. they're all being very careful on that corner.
To be fair, I think it's one of those things where it's like, hey, this is what you should be doing, and they're doing it. So I mean, they're threatened.
Nah, I mean, this is racing.
To do the right thing.
See, this is racing.
But see, they were side by side. Then they went into single file because going side by side there would just cause a traffic build up for the next kilometre back in that section. That's why.
No, they're probably like, let me not get La Rodri mad. And ooh, there's a bit of spin. Who is that? That's T George. Yep.
T George. I need to call him T George, not TTV.
TTV.
T George.
Twitch
TTV.
TV.
T George. Is it Twitch? I don't even know what it stands for.
For those that don't know, he streams on his YouTube and I think on his YouTube, yes, and his Twitch. So feel free to like and subscribe to him. Along with a lot of these other drivers.
We've seen him come back from here as well. That's not a race end of that little spin. T George will be back, I guarantee you.
Yep, and
Especially if
GK1.
it's a safety car.
GK1 is trying to make the move on Matuzak right now. He goes on the inside. Yeah, no, this game does not give the helicopter view any justice.
No, I tried to get a view on the cars. I'm like, oh, yo, I can't see.
It's giving me you know what it is? It's giving me the inside of the cockpit. And I'm like, I don't want that.
Yeah, no, I know. Yeah, I was saying hi to Matuzak. I was like, oh, nice moustache, bro, while I'm trying to look at the cars on my side during the corner.
Jeez. And PO2's having a really good race though right now. So let's see. And Modern Chicken pick up a 10-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane.
Yeah,
No, that's gonna kill
him. I think
him.
this pit is also it's a street track classified as well, so I think it's less than the usual.
Yeah,
So
no, you
instead
do
of
have to really
80Ks
slow down.
or
Oh, Asian got the
40
pass
miles?
done on our Manson, but overshot it, so he lost the position back again. And Chino, geez. I'm just gonna start keeping the camera off these guys. Every time I switch to somebody, it's like...
I have to watch your camera to see what you're looking at because I'm like, jeez, and then I look somewhere else where you're looking every time. The whole thing is mental. Great racing's happened.
Nah, Chino picking up a 3-second penalty.
A few
PO2.
corner cuts. I didn't think there'd be that many, but there must be a few ones that cut you out here.
Oh, Matsuzak tried getting the move
uphill.
pass right there.
Matuzak, that's the 6 seconds for Matuzak now. He already had a 3 second.
And that's yellow flags, but I think is that Turtle? Or may have been Kelman as well. Yeah, they were both near the yellow.
Yes, I believe so.
And oh, PO2 going wide as well on the last corner. It looks like Matsuzak is right on top of him as well.
Everyone's either swapping at this corner or the corner after the other. Both DRSs, at the end of both DRSs, which you actually do find in this track, to be honest. At the end of each DRS, you fight for your position back, if you can hold it.
Yeah.
So Goatley's pit. Goatley pit, lap 12. Back out on fresh hards now. I would probably pit round there too. Goatley could. I would keep an eye on.
He came out right behind Goatley. I actually did really well. CPI is doing really well. Already 6 seconds in front of Mac T.
The old faithful be faithful. And Mac T just let him get comfortable. He knows he can close the gap. It's just false sense of security up there.
Oh man, these three, PO2, GK1, and Matsuzak have just been right on top of each other this whole time.
I've just been watching that. I was looking at the other deltas and I was like, this is mental how much these two have been these three have been swapping around. Like in any which way order. A little bit of bumps here and there. Modern Chicken will pop in there sometimes, say hello.
Modern Chicken gets past his teammate, the Yuppie, so good teamwork right there, not holding back his teammate, who's with the fresher tires.
Yeah, he's going to go on a rampage now to see.
And was there... Oh, no.
Modern Chicken fastest lap, 128.7. 128.7 is silly for a fastest lap on hards.
It is.
Halfway through the race.
So quite a few with penalties right now. GK1 has 3 seconds, Matsuzak 6, Modern Chicken 10, Chino, Turtle, and T4 with 3, and T George with 6. So if there's a safety car, I mean, there'll be quite a bit of position changes. And Matsuzak drifting a little bit to the wall right there. Jeez.
Use all the track, my boy. That's it. The wall counts.
Well, I mean, you don't want to touch the wall.
Oh, there's a bit of fighting going on.
And is that... That is blue flags, right? It is blue flags, so yeah, so they are going to get out the way. That's actually really good by them.
Yeah, well done.
No, that was really good because they were both battling, but they said, you know what, we have to give the position back, let's move out the way, and then, ooh, oh my god! Oh, what the heck was that?
I just switched to that. And
Who was that?
It was Matuzak?
No, that wasn't Matsuzak who cut who shot right through.
No, Matuzak hit them, I think.
Oh my goodness, now I have to look back at that. Jeez, my heart just dropped out of my ass.
That did scare me. That scared me. I switched to it and I just I thought there was like just a zoomed in Red Bull logo on my screen.
No, it was I think it was an Alpine. I'm pretty sure it was an Alpine.
Well,
we'll have to look back at that, but I don't know.
Oh no, he did pin. Okay, I've got to look. Yeah, let me have a look now. I'll give you a...
Yeah, no, that might have been T. George who was getting lapped. Or Kelman, actually. No, it might have been Kelman. Yeah, I have a feeling it was Kelman, actually. I take that back. So they may have... They lost quite a bit of time. They're all out of the DRS zone. The three that we were watching. Asian he's less than a second behind PO2, but he has 6 lap old hards, PO2 on fresh lap old hards. Wow, my heart is still...
I've had a look at it. I don't know what happened.
Did you see it on the
Still
stream?
confused. No, I didn't see it. I didn't see it on yours. I changed to it on mine, and I just went, "Oi!" And then I recorded it and looked back, and I still don't know what happened. I looked at my own recording. I'm like, I'm
No,
not sure
my
who
heart
got
is
hit
still
then.
beating out of after that. Jeez. So MacT is gonna pit. So CPI pit the lap before, so I believe he's gonna come out still in front of him. Yes,
I
he
need to check
is.
if did anyone get damage. That's probably a better way to look at it. Because there should have been damage in that collision like that.
No, it wasn't really a collision. It was more like he
He
grazed.
What happened.
he was a little gust of wind right there.
I saw a car pile up on my screen. I want you to know that.
Oh, was that
there was a
Asian?
car pile up.
Yeah, so a bit of battling
Yeah,
right now
Asians,
between
yeah.
Asian, Matsuzak, and Pio2. Looks like, I mean, Asian's on
Sorry, Matsuzak
long
out of
old
the pit
tires.
in front of Asian. But Matsuzak has 6 seconds worth of penalties. So,
Yeah, I guess.
I
Yeah.
mean,
But he has the pace to kind of increase the gap, even not from Asian, but at least the car's behind. Although he kind of is already, but you never know. You never know.
No, Mobile will be up there. We don't doubt. The fan club represent. Now all these drivers are phenomenal, to be honest.
No, they are. So Chino's definitely going to lose quite a bit of time. I mean, he's on 14 lap old hard. He pit quite early. I said it's 21 laps with the hards. I mean, it's stretching them quite a bit.
It's an understatement, I think.
Yeah, and look at the amount of times GK1 is picking up on him.
If he can get it done, kudos to him.
Yeah, I think Chino's main focus right now is probably at least finishing top 10, most likely, which he has the ability to.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm just wondering when MacT will pounce for the MacT machine.
The MacT machine.
He's just waiting.
He's just chilling back right now, cruising.
Oh, I don't know how he literally went on the curb. It looked like it was a skateboard, and he got faster. I just don't know how to do that. My skill cap doesn't go higher than that. I can't understand it.
Oh, it looks like GK1 is going to get the move done on, I believe that was Chino, yes?
Which is good, before those tires get too old.
Oh, Chino going a bit too wide right there. And and it looks like Chernobyl lagged out of the session. Do you think you could try getting him back in?
I will invite him back in.
Hopefully you can.
If he doesn't draw, I'll send him an invite every 30 seconds till it tells me to stop. I'm not joining back in.
I don't want to race. But, man.
Doesn't work.
So Chino's doing actually quite well sticking with GK1 right now. I think the DRS is actually helping him quite a bit right there. But PO2 is right behind him. 16 laps is crazy.
No one took the hards this fall, haven't taken them. We haven't seen anyone test them this much yet. And he's looking good. He's still Tony Hawking relatively well. Has to get off the throttle a little bit on the curb. Yeah, see, it's the traction out of the corners there. He's losing a bit of time just because he can't get in that throttle because the rear just won't take it.
Yeah.
He's flying on the straight.
Oh, Chino, yeah. And
Lock fuel.
or that might actually be Kelman also giving up the position for blue flags as well.
Oh, I thought that was Jim GK. He was catching up to. I was like, that's mental. He was 1.1. You know that he's struggling on those hards.
Yeah, it looks like PO2 is gonna get the overtake done on him. So is he out of the DRS round from GK1? Yeah, right?
Yeah, big time.
Yeah, he is.
He was 1.1 going into that section. He was 1.9 after it. Oh, he's gonna fight.
Oh, he is fighting
He's
though.
gonna fight around the outside. And here comes Matuzak along for the ride. Sensible, my man. He's just giving a sniff to the Cheeto.
Jeez.
He's saying, hey, what was for dinner last night? he gave him a little tap.
It smells good, eh?
Yeah, let me pass, old man. Old time man. He was so close to that. I've never seen someone trail a car that close. That's my boy.
Let's see, Chino's lost quite a bit of positions already. And looks like he's going to have Asian as well right behind him.
Yeah, he's struggling and he's losing a lot of time. I think within... So he's lost 4 seconds within, I think, 3 sectors. Which is 1 lap, but a bit more than 3 sectors.
Yeah, he is braking quite earlier too. But I mean, he could try. He could keep 10th. Sorry, 9th, because Yuppie is almost more than 10 seconds behind. 11 seconds. I mean, actually no, I take that back because Yuppie's on 3-lap-old hards.
Yeah, you'd have to. He will be eaten, I think, a lot by Yuppie. I reckon Yuppie. Whatever's on 9-lap-old mediums, so that's.
Oh, you left.
So I'm still watching the share screen.
Australian servers.
That's where I was born. I can't help it. Let me close the gate.
But Matsuzak giving field 2 a little bit of contact right there.
I'm still watching your
my gosh.
size to see what you see.
And Chino is pitting, so he's gonna go on the mediums right there. Let's see. And let me see if I can get Chernobyl in. One second. Come on, Mr. Mankey's Wi-Fi. Let's get back to racing, please. And no, it's telling him he can't take control of the car.
EA made him buy the game and then take the car away from him after he buys it. Just mental.
See, this is why I wait for the Christmas bonus to buy these games.
Proper. Spend on a loved one instead.
Jeez, oh, Asian. My gosh. Did he pick up any damage from that? Jeez.
I can't see the tyres. He's still on the now 18-lap-olds, almost 19.
He's on 11-lap-old hards. You can't see it on the share screen?
Oh, no, it's in the corner at the moment. Well, just while I joined the game.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Oh, man. It looks like Chernobyl's going to actually have to retire from the session because of that. That's...
Yeah, because if you leave, it disconnects you and retires you, doesn't? I'm pretty sure some garbage like that.
Yeah. Yeah, you just can't take control of the car no matter how many times you come back. And when you leave, see, Chernobyl just joined back, so the game actually just DNF'd him, retired him.
It's happened
on its own. So
it's filthy, bro. It is filthy. Like, how can you code that into a game? That's talent to do that, I think, to be honest. That amount of intricacy to make sure that someone gets kicked and they join back, can't join, and then they leave, and then you DNF them is mental. Like, what happens there? What's going on in that office? Like...
No, I don't. You should ask if they have any job offerings.
I could never work there in my life because I'll probably get angry at everyone. Brother, I'll get angry at the person who delivers their mail.
Oh man. So it looks like the only car that's close is Matsuzak on field 2. And looks like Matsuzak underfueled, according to his yellow fuel box.
See, I've never understood the point of underfueling to a sense where it's like, hey, I might not be able to finish this race, but it's kind of worth it. How much of a margin does it give you in terms of race benefit to possibly not finish the race? You know what I mean? Like, the risk-reward, I feel, is just not balanced for underfueling a car in a race. Like, are you going to be that much faster to risk running out of fuel?
I don't See, now I never touch the fuel box. I always leave it as is.
I
If I overfuel, I overfuel. I don't care. I just want to finish the
don't
race.
think I've met another person who doesn't touch the fuel. Hi, nice to meet you. My goodness, everyone else touches the fuel. I'm like, oh,
And
well, it
I mean,
tells me
some
this is
do
how
it
much I
quite
need,
well,
so.
but I don't want to risk it. But let's see, Matsuzaki is closing quite a bit on PO2. He is on 1 lap older tires.
Yeah, P2
Trying
on
to
that
see if
one.
anything else
But
is
Matuzak
happening.
has 6 seconds of penalties, so I mean, at this point, it's a tough battle. Unless, of course, you can get them removed, knowingly you should get them removed. If you're fighting knowing you cut corners on purpose and you want to fight people who have no penalties, it's a tough
It
sell.
is. And I don't think many
That's
of
really
them
drivers'
have had to take like
etiquette.
evasive maneuvers regarding any collisions or anything like that. A few have. I mean, they've been close, but
Modern Chicken
nothing
scared me a few
insane.
times, but my guy got it covered.
No, that
Pulls it up
incident.
on a dime.
That incident scared the bejesus out of me. The one with Kelman, I think it was one of the
I
Alpines.
need to look at it, bro. I don't know. I recorded it, looked at it, paused it, was like, still don't know. I'm not sure what's going on. I actually have no clue. No clue. I need to double check it after the race. I'll have a look at it because there were cars on top of each other on my screen. I don't know if we saw the same thing, but I was like, someone dead.
And it looks like Asian is going to pit for new mediums. And Matt T, do you think he's going to be able to catch up to goalie? I mean, there's 7 laps left.
They're putting in a phenomenal effort to keep McT in 4th. I don't think I've seen him do it outside the top 2. And if he's 2nd, he's going to be 1st. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's one of those things where he's waiting for a DRS overtake at the end of the race.
Mm-hmm.
So they're driving phenomenally, but he's got a big margin for 8 laps to cover.
Yep.
Not just 1, but 3 drivers. CPI has driven his lights out. And
No,
he's
he's
got
done really
almost
well.
the freshest tyres of all of them. McT's only 1 lap younger as well, so mental stuff.
Looks like the battle between GK1 and PO2 and Matsuzak is back up.
When Chino coming back onto track, was that Chino in front of Agent? It was.
In front of Asian, yes.
I'm not sure if I think he may have let him back in front. I don't know if there was an incident there. They're going a bit slow business.
PO2 is having a really good race, I have to say.
It's phenomenal race.
Matsuzak getting really close to the rear of PO2. Jeez.
Careful, my boy, please. I got a rep on the line. Please don't rear end.
And I think that's a yellow flags. Looks like that's Turtle. And it looks like he's also going to be lapped, so he's going to have to get out of the way in a few corners. So the good thing is that there's a straight coming up around the curve that he's going to about to go to, so he can just move aside.
You know what? Kudos on people that move out of the way. I can't say I've been lapped. Not that it's a bad thing. However, I would struggle to move. I am a very proud man.
Oh, contact between GK1 and PO2, so Matsuzak slips right through. And man.
Take advantage of the chaos.
Well, you got to sometimes, and it looks like he is, yeah.
He is straight past the
Two overtakes done, yeah. 2 overtakes done in the, 2-3 corners.
Penalty's
Nicely done.
Hurt. Actually, GK has 6 seconds too, so really only one place to PO2 unless he can gap 6 seconds.
Yeah, so PO2 can move. Yeah, PO2 can move up to 5th. Matsuzak can stick with 6 if he stays ahead of GK1. Modern Chicken, he would lose. He would go down to 3, right? He would go down to 3rd.
Modern Chicken will. Oh, mathematics.
I gotta rely on you for maths. I'm not an accountant. I know you're not either. Ooh, Matt keep picking up 3 seconds now. So that is.
He would just be 3rd. Yeah, you're right. 7, possible 6 now. Gee.
And actually, no. Matsuzak is actually picking. He just picked up another 3 seconds. Yep. So he would finish in 7th.
Big hearing of the disciplinary committee tomorrow. It's a hard track for track limits. I was thinking about it, I'm like, there's that uphill would catch me every time you cut too sharp. Track limits. Go too short.
On this one, yeah.
Get a 3 second straight.
Yeah, this one where GK1, the uphill chicane is quite easy to cut the corner right there.
I'm just very impressed that everyone has gone single file through that section. So I want to
No,
say
they've done a fantastic
I'm actually
job.
impressed. Yeah, it's a very good thing to see. I shouldn't say it's a very good thing to see common sense, but
I would have killed them.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, this is definitely a section where you should not do this. Of all sections in the whole game, this is one of probably the top 2, if not number 1. Like, you cannot fit... I can't fit my own car around there. I get track limits.
Oh, GK1!
This guy, what? What are you...
I don't know how he caught that. I don't know how he caught that, but PO2 is going to get the pass done easily right there. And is he under pressure by... He's a rally driver for
sure, or something.
I think that's Tafur, actually. That's another Mercedes race. That's the... Yeah, it's Tafur, best driver, yeah.
So in this situation, I mean, what would your rule be? Hey, is he overtake him? Do you fight him? What, I mean...
Who, Tafur against GK1? Yeah. I mean, he's in P16. Is there really any point in fighting him? Definitely not, in my opinion. True. So I would just follow behind him, even if he does have pace.
I agree. I think it's one of those things where it's like, if you can't confidently keep that position and know it's probably going to turn to a war with someone who's coming 7th or 6th potentially, PO2 in front of him, it's just not the right decision to make, because you'll get blue flags again, really, when you unlap yourself. So I mean, you know. Yeah,
and honestly, he could also... I don't know if actually T4 came back, because he had disconnected. But I don't see anything on the chat, so...
And then there's nothing on chat. I can't see the chat. I didn't even see... Chernobyl didn't even say anything.
No, he said it on the Discord. Let me see if Tafur is actually on. No, I don't see him now.
Meanwhile, Chino and Mahmoud. Mahmoud, I need to bring these tyres back up because they changed when I got kicked. There we go.
Yeah, so Chino's on... Mahmoud's on 17 lap old hards.
Yeah, he's struggling.
Chino, yeah, that's going to be quite a hassle to deal with. CPI is doing really well. Still almost 3 seconds, 2.8 seconds right now ahead of second.
Gee, Mahmoud around these S's. Look, he holds the car together. No wobbles.
Yeah,
probably 90% accelerator too.
Yeah, probably. The PO2 got the pass done on GK1.
There, which is heavy.
They are. Also, if Tafur is on the car, is in control of the car, I would also back out a little bit and try getting the fastest lap with the DRS that he gets.
Yeah. This is it's something that Carl TV went for.
Yes, yeah, you're right.
And now tier 2. Oh, what's happened here? MGK1 PO2.
Is it? Oh, it is.
Incident.
But PO2 now 3 seconds in front of GK1.
That's helped Matuzak a lot.
Did he just lose the car? On the entrance?
There was 2 of them. I'm not sure. I just caught the end of it. I did see PO2. Look, I don't know if there was a contact or whatnot, but MGK did spin a few times. I don't think you brake late and spin a few times. It's very hard to do, especially for a driver of that quality. But again, we'll have a look at it and see. I mean, you know, it may have been.
Chino's fuel box is blinking, and there's two laps to go.
3, 2.5, yeah.
Yeah, 2.5 laps to go. He's not gonna have any fuel.
See, I don't know, when does it start blinking? When it's like, hey, I can't make it to the end, or
it's
do you know
when,
what I mean? Like,
it's when you have, I think, maybe 1 or even less than 1.
Yeah, so it goes negative. Like, yeah, you can't finish this on this fuel, so you'd have to go lean.
I really don't think he's gonna make it. Asian's right. on Yuppie, who's actually on. Yeah, Asian's probably gonna get the move done because Yuppie's on 12-lap old hards. Asian on 5-lap mediums.
Oh, yeah,
And then Chino's also right
undusted
behind with
into
fresher
the-
mediums.
But that penalty of Chino, what was it again? That was 6 seconds heavy duty. Oh, Chino's backed out, but he'll go for the. Oh! Everybody go into the off. Nobody.
And
went to break it.
GK1 retiring in the pits. Not sure what happened there.
Was that
Oh
in
my
the pit?
god. Yeah, it was GK1 retired in the pits, it says.
Yes. Yeah, okay. I wasn't sure whether that was. GK1 wasn't involved in that, was he? Just then? No, that was Asian, Mahmoud, and Chino, wasn't it? There were 3 cars. They all
that was
went to
Tafur?
break each other and went all into the. Was it Tafur? I'm not too sure. This is where back markers. It's one of the. It's a tough issue, because we can't keep track of who it was. That's when it gets tough. Usually, I look at the.
Yeah, let me see where he's at right now. So because he's right behind PO2, so he was close to them. My god.
And everyone outbroke each other. It didn't actually look like anyone's fault particularly. Everyone honestly went to outbrake into the corner and missed the braking zone. From my point of view, it looked like.
It did.
And then the contact happened after that, trying to turn the car around, which isn't really, I mean, everyone's trying to spin around after going to the. It's tough. All
But
three.
Chino is also losing another position. Oh, he is out of fuel. What did I say? Oh man. So T George is going to be coming up behind. He's going to lose all the positions. Look at how close they are.
I hope so, lads. Tough race for him today. Tough gig.
He might drop down to 14th, probably.
Oh, it depends how much the car slows down.
Actually, you know what? No, because Turtle's already a lap behind, so he might just drop to 12.
He'll just drop to 12.
Yeah, he'll just drop to 12. But CPI is going around the last couple corners right now, has a comfortable lead. More than 3 seconds ahead of Modern Chicken. But looks like
Chin's going to struggle to finish. I think that's slowing down big time. Oh, that thing, the engine went. Gee.
Oh. The CPI is the winner. The CPI is the winner. Modern Chicken crosses the line, but he's with a 10-second penalty, so I think he's going to drop down to P3. Goatley, Goatley moves up to P2. Mac T is going to stay in 4th. And oh yeah, Chino did finish 12, yeah. And Asian is actually right behind Mamu. I think Mamu had a little bit of an incident. Yeah, Chino, Asian. I'm confusing all of them now.
No, PO2 just got hit up the bum. I'm not sure by who. I don't know who hit him up the bum. I think it was a lap car.
And is Asian going to make the move? I mean, he doesn't really have to, but I mean, for pride's sake, maybe he wants to get the move done.
Oh, you'd have to.
And he does. Nicely done.
Yeah.
That's actually nicely done move.
Good extra points.
Jesus Christ. Yep, it is. It is.
No, he would have got them anyway. No, he would have got them anyway. I think, yeah, because he doesn't have a penalty. Mum would have a penalty. Do it for the heart and soul. That's it. If you no longer take a gap, you're no longer a race car driver.
I can't believe he ran out of
fuel. I
fuel.
need to save this whole film. I need to save the whole thing. I need to watch this, bro. There's a few things in here that can't be explained by anything that I need to have a look back and make sure I saw correctly.
No, but honestly, a fantastic race by these guys today.
Oh, I mean,
they were all careful. They all drove sensibly. This is racing.
It's night and day. This is race car driving. Night and day in comparison to, some performances we've seen, and it's good we know you guys have it in you to do it, and that's what we want to see. This was stellar driving. This is Nana ERA division. This is how it is. And it was phenomenal because it's on a difficult track.
And Modern Chicken is actually driver of the day. What position did he actually start in?
He started in 7th because he had 5-place grid.
Oh, you're right. So really good job by him to actually climb back up to the podium.
Phenomenal job. So I'll get ahead of the machine, McT.
4 Americans in the American Grand Prix. Look at that. Oh, say.
We got no. And there's no even. I don't think there's any Oceania in here, bro.
Nah, heck nah. It's like 6 in the morning for you guys, no? Oh wait, no. It's 1 p.m. actually. So you guys can actually race.
Hey, we got jobs.
Oh, that is true.
We got jobs 1 p.m. Hey.
Excuse me, sir. Aren't you at home commentating for this race right now?
I am. Hey, put me on that spot, man.
But to wrap this up, we do have big congrats to CPI, Goatly, and Modern Chicken on the podium. CPI also picking up the fastest lap with a 128.4. And yeah, really good job by these guys. So looking forward to the next race, which I don't think you've seen where it is yet, right? Let me just check.
I have not.
I have to really check this before. Also, it's going to be Kota. Texas.
Huh? America, 2 in a row. Why do 2 American trucks in a row? This is biased now. I see you.
No, technically, we were supposed to run on the actual league, the actual race schedule.
Technically, I see you.
But
top 4 America. I see you. Hey. Nah.
But yeah, everybody, thank you for watching. Stay tuned for the next couple races on Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. And J Dog. Thank you for commentating with me.
No problema.
Always
as
fun
usual,
to have you here.
Thank you for having me. Yes, it's always fun to have me here too.
This guy. You know what? Let's go back to Fortnite. I'll kick your ass right there.
That's for the job. I got you.
Alrighty, everybody. Have a good night, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you guys are watching, and we'll catch you guys